Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. I'm Leo.
And I'm Sarah. Thanks for listening today.
Sarah, today we have a very interesting, but maybe a little heavy topic. We are talking about jobs in China. Specifically, about age.
Yes, we are talking about the age 35 crises.
You know, in many Western countries, 35 is considered very young. You are just starting your real career. But I heard that in China, it is different.
It is very different. In China, many people joke that 35 is the age of retirement from the internet industry. It sounds like a joke, but for many people, it is a real fear.
That is scary. So what exactly happens?
Well, if you look at job advertisements in China, especially for tech companies, you will see a line. It says, requirement, under 35 years old.
They write that openly. Under 35?
Yes, openly. If you are 36 and you lose your job, it is very, very hard to find a new one, even if you are experienced.
That brings me to my big question. Why? Why don't companies want experienced workers? Usually, experience is good, right?
Usually, yes. But there are three main reasons why this happens in China. The first reason is energy.
Energy? You mean physical energy?
Yes. Leo, have you heard of 996?
I think so. It means working from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week?
Exactly. In China's big cities, the work culture is very intense. Companies want employees who can work overtime, jaban, every day. They believe young people, like those in their 22nd, have more energy to stay up late.
Ah, I see. And people over 35, maybe they get tired faster?
That is what the bosses think. They think a 25-year-old can work 12 hours a day and recover quickly. But a 35-year-old? Maybe not.
Okay, that is reason number one. Energy and overtime. What is the second reason?
The second reason is money, or the cost.
Can you explain that?
Sure, when you work for 10 years, you expect a high salary, right?
Of course. I have skills. I have experience. I should be paid more.
Right, but for the company, that is a problem. They can hire 2 fresh college graduates for the price of one 35-year-old manager.
Wow. So they prefer cheap and young over expensive and experienced?
Yes, many companies think, this job is not rocket science. A young person can learn it in 2 months. Why pay the older person so much money?
That is harsh. It makes people feel like they are just products, tools.
It is a bit harsh. And there is a third reason, Leo. It is about family.
Family? How does family affect getting a job?
Well, think about your life. When you are 35, what do you usually have?
Ideally? A wife? Maybe a kid? Or elderly parents to take care of?
Exactly. In China, family responsibility is very important. If you have a child, you need to go home. You need to help with homework. You cannot live in the office.
So, companies prefer young people because they are single and have no distractions?
Yes. Young people can focus 100% on work. But a 35-year-old has to balance work and life. Companies see this as a risk.
This sounds very stressful. So, Sarah, imagine I am a 35-year-old engineer in Beijing. I lose my job. What can I do? Do I just stop working?
No, people have to survive. There are a few common paths. First, many people try to get a job in the government. We call it the Iron Rice Bowl.
Iron Rice Bowl. I love that phrase. It means a job that is very safe, right?
Yes, Government jobs don't fire you easily. But the exam to get these jobs is extremely difficult. Thousands of people fight for one position.
Okay, so that is hard. What else?
Some people start their own small business, maybe open a shop or become a freelancer. And recently, many people choose flexible employment.
What is flexible employment?
It is a nice way of saying driving a taxi, like Didi, or delivering food.
Wait. You mean a software engineer might become a food delivery driver?
Yes, it happens. It is physically hard work, but it brings in money quickly.
That is a huge change in lifestyle.
It is. But Leo, I should say, this is changing a little bit. The government is noticing this problem. They are trying to tell companies to stop setting this age 35 limit. But changing the culture takes time.
I agree. It takes time to change how people think.
So, to summarize for our listeners, in China, it is hard to find a job after 35 because of the intense overtime culture, the high cost of older employees, and family responsibilities.
Thank you for explaining, Sarah. It is a tough situation, but it is important to understand the reality.
You are welcome, Leo.
To our listeners, what is the situation in your country? Is age a problem when finding a job? Let us know in the comments.
We would love to hear from you. See you next time.
Bye.